Yo, what's good, everybody, man? It's your boy ColbeNThaMix. Sheesh, today, y'all, we have the Giants and the Eagles for our divisional round game right here. This should be a good matchup right here. Now, this game will be on Saturday at 8:15 p.m., which I believe that will be the last game for tonight. I think they only have a total of 2 games, I believe, on Saturday. But this is an NFC game right here. This video was requested by Joseph Dodson, man. Like I said again, man, be sure to check out his channel. He did request this video right here, man. Leave some positive comments down below, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys, like I said again, support his channel because he did recommend this video right here. Now, at the time of this recording, we're at 1,125 subscribers, y'all. I want to say again, thank you guys so much, man. And I know you guys are sticking, with me as far as like with me doing all these NFL games and stuff like that. Like, I know it's probably getting boring, and you know what I'm saying, just doing the same shit over and over again. I know I always talk about this all the time, man. But thank you for some of you guys, you know what I'm saying, that have been supporting me, that you guys understand that this is something I love to do, man. Even though it's just repetitive over and over again as far as me just keep doing the same content over and over and over again. I just want to say again, thank you guys for supporting me, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be in the position that we are in right now. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this little preview right here. This is the 3rd game preview right here, man, on the channel. It's my 3rd time doing a preview like this. So with all that being said, y'all, without further ado, man, let's do what they do and get right into the motherfucking video. Hope you guys enjoy, man.
Chapter 2, we'll give both parties a pass.
We got Daniel Jones taking on Jalen Hurts later on
Eagles
this week. This is going to be a good one. Now, you know Jalen Hurts is still dealing with that shoulder injury, so he's going to be extra careful.
The New York Football Giants showing they can lose to it.
Now, all I'm going to say before we get this video started, man, the Giants did upset the Vikings. Vikings was a powerhouse team. They was definitely a team that was supposed to win, and the Giants got the job done, y'all. They went into Minnesota and took care of business and won. And this is why they're in the position that they're in right now, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It would have been the Vikings if they could have knocked down the Giants, but they could not do that.
A team once on the road, go back and beat them the 2nd time around. Relevant, right?
4th and 8, game on the line. Cousins, Hawkinson,
yeah, bro, that was the last play.
And the Giants will take over.
For the record,
that's where they won the game,
Philadelphia swept New York this season. Week 18 game was Jalen Hurts. Let me just shake off
the New York Giants 22-16. Yeah, that was a close-ass game.
Week 14, 48-22, Eagles drubbing, or is it the other way around?
They killed the
Fly, Eagles fly, blew the blue out.
4th and 7, Hurts lofts it for Smith.
Fuck with A.J. Brown. I fuck with Devontae Smith.
Some Eagles faithful will simply point to that
253 rush yards and 437
might not roll
total
again.
in passing
Fair
yards.
enough.
Only lost 3 times this season. Lions beat them. The Commanders beat them. And then what was the last team that beat them?
Have changed for
what was the last team? I just had it. I think the Eagles. So they lost to the Commanders, the Lions. I can't think of the other team. I'm going to look it up real quick, though.
Both teams. Hurts had a rough game against the Bears the next week. Then he got hurt out till that Week 18 game, and he wasn't all that good in it. No touchdowns, an interception, a rating of 65.1.
Hurts throws, intercepted.
Oh, they lost to the Saints, too. So Saints, Commanders, Lions.
We've seen him shine, and the Giants are not the same team Eagles truck last month. At the very least, the gap has been closed or shortened or
Cowboys, Saints, and then the Commanders. That's who it was. Only lost 3 times this season, y'all.
Different feel and vibe for the G-men coming into this game, and they have at least some of the ingredients needed to beat Philadelphia. First key matchup, New York Giants rush attack, Philadelphia's run defense. Eagles rush D, we've mentioned it a couple times. It's their one defensive flaw. It's their exhaust port. Gave up 4.4 yards per carry to running backs. That was tied for 16th this season. That's where Saquon Barkley comes in, 1,300 plus rushing yards in 2022. Scores twice in the wild card win, only ran 9 times, but 5.9 yards per carry.
Great cut, Saquon Barkley in for the touchdown.
Then you look at this. Eagles, 6.5 yards per carry allowed to quarterbacks. Only one team worse in 2022. Daniel Jones over
Commanders
700
Cowboys
yards
Saints,
rushing,
that's what it was.
7 TDs. He was lead runner in their win over Minnesota.
This season, this dude got a total of 708 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now, this is a quarterback right here that you need to watch out for. This dude, Daniel Jones, bro, he makes smart-ass plays, bro. He knows when to actually scramble and when not to, bro. Sometimes when the defense is not paying no mind to, bro, one thing when you're a defense, bro, you got to pay attention to the quarterback. I don't give a fuck if he can scramble or not. But it's more like if you're a quarterback, bro, you're going to be more versatile if you're able to scramble because you got 2 ways of creating the offense. Not only you can throw the ball, but you can run the ball yourself and take matters into your own hands and try to help your team get these first downs and then gain some extra yards, you know, going down the field. Now, Daniel Jones, like I said again, he is excellent at doing that. He makes wise decisions, you know what I'm saying, as far when it comes down to him scrambling. So I will give him that. So you definitely got to make sure that you keep an eye on Daniel Jones. And how do I know this? We done reacted to every single game this season of the NFL, man. And he's been doing that week in and week out.
Jones takes off and runs. First down and then some. And Daniel Jones out to the 40.
Eagles only lost with hurt. I'm repeating myself. To Washington. Commanders bled the clock with the run game. But the Eagles handled the Giants' run game in that lopsided win. So New York wasn't able to pull off that recipe the first time.
Brandon Graham swallows him in the back.
The defense is tough, bro.
Difference, New York hopes.
I don't got the Eagles coming out the NFC, though.
New York's
I don't.
passing attack. They will this week if Jones and his pass catchers play as well as they did last week, and Jones has time.
It all starts with the protection up front.
Jones loads up over the middle. Good throw in catch and a
He was
first
24 for 35.
Jones went
2 touchdowns, 301 passing yards
301
against his
8.6
Vikings
yards
defense.
per
That
attempt,
is
a rating
tough.
near 115.
And it was on the road and got the job done.
How's that for a playoff?
Hey, Saquon Barkley, a dog. Gotta watch out for him.
Open, it's caught by Bellinger for the touchdown.
Gotta watch out for
Jones
him.
has had good games passing the ball 3 straight outings now. Versus the Colts, he had to deal with a couple good pass rushers.
110
Versus
plus
the
rate
Vikings,
back-to-back
bad
games.
secondary, but couple good
Pretty
pass
solid.
rushers.
Blitz coming. It's picked up. Jones lofting over the middle of Slayton. Slayton's got a first down.
Sets up another huge matchup that New York is underdog in. Jones lines up in front of another defense with a
O-line
couple
versus
good
Philly
pass
pass
rushers.
rush.
How
Key
New
matchups
York's
to
line
watch.
handles them will dictate if New York's improved passing attack is going to keep on keeping on. Fletcher Cox, 7 sacks.
Yeah, that O-line is going to have to try to
Javon Hargrave,
hold the
11.
defensive line
So
from getting to that
18 from the
quarterback.
inside.
That pass
There's a
rush
couple.
is crazy, bro. That pass rush is crazy as hell. They want to watch out for
11
that.
sacks, so a few.
Pressure again.
That boy ain't going to have a lot of time in the pocket. Because that is one thing I have noticed about the Eagles, too. They do like the pressure a lot.
Brandon Graham, 11 sacks. So what's that? How many?
Pressure that quarterback.
Tannehill pressured, in trouble, and he's sacked again. Number 5 on the day for Philadelphia, and it's Brandon Graham.
Oh yeah, and then there's Hassan Reddick, 16. So now we're to a plethora.
You see Hassan Reddick, he comes and just beats Tyron Smith around the edge.
That's Reddick who got the strip sack. He's so good at that.
No team was even close in QB takedowns. Pressure rate second highest. Their front dictates.
Pass first, 70 sacks their first this
Robert
season.
Quinn is back from injury. So what? That's a 6-pack, which they enjoyed versus New York and won.
He got
7
Darius
sacks
Slay
in
Jr.
the
too.
victory. Rookie Evan Neal
On defense.
PFF's 71st
I
rated
think the safety. I think he's a safety for the
out of
Eagles.
72. Jones, a frequent viewer of Soul
Can't forget
Point,
about A.J.
facing
Brown.
Grass 44 times.
Former
The team allowed
Tennessee
49
Titan.
sacks. Pressure rate allowed 35.
Jones under pressure, and he goes down.
If the Giants line can play better this time through, Darius Slayton, Richie James, Isaiah Hodgins could all help move the ball. They've been much more productive as of late. They have to escape a trio of cornerbacks that are not easy to get away from, though. Darius Slay, James Bradbury, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Good-ass defender, bro.
Eagles, 4th in INTs, tied for 3rd
Damn,
lowest yards
4th for
per attempt,
interception?
held QBs to the 3rd lowest rating.
Oh my God.
It's McLaurin, and it's an
Sheesh.
interception by C.J. Gardner.
Defense is going to be a problem. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Giants, man.
One TD
This will
last
be
week.
crazy
That's
if they can
1
pull
in
off
5 of
another
his last
upset.
6 games. He also had 105 yards versus Minnesota on 8 catches.
Damn, this is going to be a battle right here. It's going to be a fight.
Caught for the
This might be easy for the Eagles, but I'm not sleeping on the Giants, man.
Keep his roll rolling.
Once you take their eye off of them, man, they can do some
good year. Bradbury had a
do some pretty dangerous shit.
Pro.
Not to say they can beat the Eagles, but you know what I'm saying. You can't sleep on this team, bro. Giants got something to prove going into this game right here, especially on the road tonight.
Richie James was quiet in the wild card game. Slayton had 4 catches, 88 yards. It could easily be the other way around, too.
He got a total of 8 targets, 4 receptions, and a total of 88 yards.
Ring a bell for another big matchup. Eagles defense versus Barkley, the pass catcher. Barkley over 50 receptions on the year. Always a threat with the ball, which is why they make sure to pass to him a lot.
So he had a total of 6 targets, 5 receptions, and 56 yards, bro. That's a lot of reception yards right there.
Eagles versus running backs in the passing game, a 95.2 rating allowed. Backs far and away.
Bro, what do you guys got though, man? Like, I'm really just over here thinking, like, what do you guys got coming out the NFC? I told you who I want to come out the NFC, and I just think it's more of a storyline. Like, it's just more motivational seeing like the underdog teams, like a team like the 49ers. I'm not saying that they're an underdog team, man, but just look at how much they overcame. You know what I'm saying? Look how much they overcame. You got to think, bro. Losing 2 quarterbacks, Brock Purdy having to step up. Just a lot of stuff's been going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ended up getting Christian McCaffrey. That was one of the best things that they could have done. Their defense has been really nice, bro. George Kittle is playing the best football he's ever played in his whole entire life, bro. Like, this 49ers team is going to be something to watch, bro. It's going to be a story in the making. Like I said, it's just a lot of shit that's been going on with the 49ers, man. And a lot of people thought the 49ers season was over, especially going through all these different types of quarterbacks and stuff like that. But they have been proving us wrong. And you also got to think, too, Deebo Samuel ended up getting hurt. We thought he was out for the whole entire season, but he ended up coming back a couple of weeks after that injury that he took. I don't know if it was a knee injury or not, man, but I definitely, you know what I'm saying, like going with the storylines, man. So, in my opinion, I got the 49ers coming out the NFC. Now, who would they be going against? I don't know. Now, the Cowboys have a high-ass chance, man. A high-ass chance of beating the 49ers. Cannot lie, man. But that's going to be a good-ass fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to watch that game as well.
Position they had struggles with the most in the passing game.
Pressure coming. Fields whips it outside to Montgomery. His second touchdown.
So if New York can find a way to scratch out some points, what are the chances the Giants' defense can rein in Philly's offense? There's that still. Not many offenses like Philly's. 3rd most points per game, 4th best on 3rd down, 3rd in the red zone.
They can't stop us.
Their passing attack is loaded, but remember, they were 23rd.
That boy Jalen Hurts is on a mission.
3rd in rush attacks.
Dealing with that shoulder injury, and he's still out here for his team.
Reporting her kid, a guy who leads the way for the rush attack, Miles Sanders.
They've been hot this season, so they had that bye week. They didn't have to play in the first round in the wild card game because they're the number 1 seed in the NFC.
That phone lady,
so they automatically advanced to the second round.
Sanders,
so they are in the divisional round right now, taking on this Giants team. Run game is nice for the Eagles too, man. They can run the ball. They got defense,
Giants
and they got
pretty bad versus running backs.
Good ass quarterback,
but they held their own versus
Jalen Hurts.
Cook. 4 yards.
Gotta watch out for AJ Brown. Gotta watch out for a couple of pieces on that Eagles team.
Sanders.
Can't lie to you.
But Lawrence making another play.
Miles is like 40% of the challenge. Combined, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell over 450 yards, each 4 yards per carry or better, 7 touchdowns. And like New York's rush attack, Philly's also features a pretty good running quarterback.
Pressure coming out of this
that's what he does. Kind of remind me of Donovan McNabb a little bit.
Straight up sliced him.
Jalen Hurts, 760 yards. Paint connoisseur, 13.
I fuck with Donovan McNabb.
Giants didn't handle Hurts well as a runner. Same is true of Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson. New York, 5.5 yards per carry allowed to quarterbacks. That's too much, man. Rest in peace, Sarah L.
Jackson's got a running lane.
Sheesh.
Removed by Jackson for a first down.
Eagles have a bit of a habit attacking teams' weaknesses, so that's one to really watch for, especially early. Hurts
Damn, so the Giants be allowing quarterbacks to scramble. They'd be allowing quarterbacks to scramble. They'd be so worried about the receivers and the tight ends and the passing game, they forget about the quarterback. Yeah, Giants gonna have to tighten up on that. They can't afford to do that against the Eagles, man. Jalen Hurts can scramble that bitch, and he's fast as hell. So definitely want to watch out for that.
Their modest TD total due to their run game. It's his 246 yards per game, picked up on 8 yards per attempt, 12.1 yards per completion, and 100.
Yeah, he only touched over the ball 6 times this season. He barely picks off the ball. That's crazy.
Giants secondary
only 6 turnovers for the season. That's actually really good, bro.
Brown just under 50.
This season, AJ Brown 88 receptions, 1,496 reception yards, and a total of 11 touchdowns this season. I'm telling y'all, man, AJ Brown different.
Devontae Smith just under 1,200 yards, 7 TDs.
Devontae Smith's been stepping up too. He's been the second best receiver for the
Watkins will pop
Eagles.
Up on the outside as well in some big moments. New York got good play from its corners in 2022, and those dudes come in off a good outing. Last week, they held Justin Jefferson to 47 yards. Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne, a combined 70 yards.
Loading up, going deep, and it's incomplete. Excellent coverage down there.
And caught no pass interference. That's good as defense.
Giants play versus tight ends.
You know Justin Jefferson tough.
115 rate allowed for the year. Last week gave up 10 catches, 129 yards to TJ Hawkinson.
Cousins some pressure there. Hawkinson wide open again.
So don't be shocked if Dallas Goedert has a big game. Over 700 yards in 12 games.
Forgot about Dallas Goedert, bro. Forgot about his ass.
Wide open. Great grab by Goedert who held
It's a tight end right there.
Oh, Dallas Goedert went up.
Forgot about him.
Came down with it.
Hurts takes sacks. It comes with the territory. It's more, can New York's pass rush pressure him and force him into mistakes? Hurts only faced pressure on 22.9% of his pass attempts.
Hurts goes deep. Smith over the shoulder makes the play.
That was nasty. I remember that play.
Ballroom blitz 44% of the time this year. Didn't take Cousins down once though. Hit him 11 times. Pressure is a given.
Pressure again. Running for his life. Floats it incomplete.
Will they blitz?
I can't believe the Vikings lost, bro.
He can take off.
That shit funny as hell.
All right, if the game is up to a kicker, Philadelphia has
20 for 23 this season. Damn.
20 of 23 this season.
Longest is from 56 yards up.
Long of 56.
From 50 plus, he's 5 for 6.
4 for 4 on extra points last week.
Bad.
1 for 1 on his field.
Hey, long if he's not like the Cowboys kicker. I'd be surprised if he has a job.
2008 divisional round, 23-11. McNabb over Eli. Sloppy game.
Hopefully, don't got that kicker going against the 49ers, bro.
Field goals.
Philly defeated New York Giants 23-11 back in 2008 in the divisional round.
Game. Jeff Garcia for Philly. Eli drove to tie the game with 5 minutes to play. Garcia takes him down. Walk-off field goal.
2006, they did the same thing. Defeated New York again, 23-20.
Have defeated the Giants.
Last time G-Men beat Philly in a playoff game, 2000. This
that was a wild ass catch.
2 for 2 between these two right now. Who takes the lead? You guys take it from here. Make the comment section as hostile.
Like I said, man, this game takes place at 8:15 p.m., man. After the game, be sure to check out my reaction, man, because it's going to be something. Now, if the Giants can pull off another upset, bro, I ain't going to lie, bro. Giants, you got to watch out for the Giants, because I don't know. Bro, if the Giants win, bro, I'm gonna be thinking like, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what is it about the Giants we don't know about? You know what I'm saying? What is it? I just can't get my finger on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? If the Giants is able to pull this off, bro, I will give them props, bro. I will give them they fucking props, bro. Because you're taking not only one top dog out of the NFC, you're taking 2 top dogs out of the NFC. And yes, the Vikings was a top dog team in the NFC. There's a couple of teams right now, man. So it goes the Eagles, it was the Vikings. Vikings got their ass whooped. You got the 49ers right behind them. And then now you got the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? But those 2 teams is going down in the divisional round. And we got these 2 teams right here that's going at it in the divisional round. There's only 4 teams left in each fucking conference, man. The AFC, you got Kansas and Jacksonville, and you got the Bills and Cincinnati. And not only in the NFC, y'all, you got the Giants taking on the Eagles. And the last matchup is going to be the 49ers and Cowboys, man. So be sure to comment down below who you guys got winning this game right here, man. It should be a good one. But with all that being said, man, it's your boy Kobe, and I'm going to see y'all boys, and I see y'all boys. Peace. Sheesh.